What's up, YouTube? It's Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome to our college football national championship predictions of 2024. We got Michigan versus Alabama and Washington against Texas. I am being joined also by Jimmy and Isaiah, and we're gonna predict who's gonna win the college football national championship this year. All right, for the Rose Bowl, we have first seed Michigan versus fourth seed Alabama. A lot of controversy this year. They think it should be undefeated Florida State instead of one loss Alabama.
With some time, though, I think that it was the right choice to get Alabama in.
Yeah.
They've been kind of weird though too. I know Ella, and once again, this is my haven't I don't watch the most, but I feel like Alabama's had quarterback problems too, so it's not like they're unscathed. Not problems, but like controversy. Like they weren't always starting Milrow.
A lot of different opinions on this. Everyone kind of always gave their spiel. I can see kind of how it can be upsetting, like an undefeated team doesn't get in, but I think if they played, I think Alabama would win against Florida State. Just gotta hold off till next year until the playoff expands, to be honest, and hopefully I won't have this problem anymore. With that being said, though, I do believe that Michigan is going to win this. I have them winning and going to the national championship. I want. It's not like impossible for Alabama to win, but I have seen they kind of had some struggle games this year that they did win, but yeah, I think Michigan is overall the better team.
So for my prediction for this game, I actually have Michigan winning it. My friend said they're the better team. But other than them just being the better team, we all know the NCAA loves storybooks, storybook endings. With the coaching and everything, all that, scandals. I could definitely see Michigan winning.
Jimmy, you watch. All right. Big college football show. That's a good pick. Which is why I gotta roll with Alabama, man. Roll Tide. I think Alabama, once again, you talked about the storybook endings and whatnot. They've definitely had a storybook season. At the end of the year, Georgia, who's been like the top dogs, no pun intended. Georgia's just been dominant for what, 2 straight seasons, and like on their way to another championship, even though flawed. Like it was gonna be like, oh, we're sick of this Georgia team. Like we know they're not good. But then here comes Alabama right at the end of the season, and maybe some NCAA love. We talk about they love storybook endings. They also love Alabama, so maybe they got some help there. Maybe they shouldn't even be in the playoff, but now they're the Alabama underdogs is crazy. Alabama underdogs is crazy, and Michigan has been pretty good though. They've been locked in all year, given the even with the scandal stuff, and they very easily could win this. But I gotta go with Alabama, and I'm guaranteeing that too. Not gonna be too loud about it, because man, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I think Alabama's got this. They got some players over there for sure.
So all right, 2 Michigans, 1 Alabama. Nice little semi-split there. Next, for the second part of this, we have the All-State Sugar Bowl. Number 2 seed Washington and third seed Texas. And for me, I've been back and forth on this one. I'm going Texas actually. I'm feeling Texas in this one. When I saw their last game, their not bowl game, but conference championship. They just seemed like an altogether really good team. I mean, Washington did too, but I'm feeling Texas in this one. I'm just feeling gut feeling almost here. But this is very two good teams. To be honest, I'm low key. I'm low key. Like in Washington a little bit, not too much of a reason. Just a lot of talks of like Michael Penix and whatnot. But I feel Texas in this one, so give me Texas.
You know what, Brendan? I have to agree with you here. I'm feeling Texas here. And because, I'm going back to the NCAA love stories and love how things go. Um, there was a guy who was starting on. Was it Alabama? He started in Alabama. They got benched in the national championship, and the backup won or whatever.
Come on, Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, yeah. I have a feeling this is gonna happen to Archie though, but reverse.
You think
Oh.
Archie's about to start the national championship
Yeah.
or
Texas,
in the semifinal?
no, I think Texas is gonna win this game. They're gonna
Okay.
go to semifinals.
Or to the finals?
Yeah, and Archie's gonna step in the third quarter or fourth quarter and win them the game.
Of the semifinal.
Yeah.
Man, that's a bold take. I mean,
That-
maybe. Quinn though,
Uh,
Ewers is like a 6-year starter though, low key. Like I feel like he's kind of cemented. Maybe I'm hating.
they go
Brendan,
down
what do you think?
1. I don't think so.
I think it's possible if Ewers gets hurt or if he does just like absolutely just like cannot play and they're like feeling Archie. But
That would be crazy.
if Ewers isn't doing like literally terrible and like is healthy, I think he definitely plays like throughout the entirety of the playoffs. But that would be a story. ESPN would run that like for years. So that
Years.
very very interesting. I like it though.
And not to be this guy, but I am actually going with Washington. Simply, once again, I'm not the most in tune, but simply because I feel like every time I heard of Washington, they were like in a close game and like kind of like a dogfight, and they ended up winning. I think they have like the experience, they have the uh, fuck, I can't think of the word. They have like the games,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling. So
To
give me
be,
Washington.
to be honest, Washington probably is the fan favorite here. I know a lot of people have animosity against Michigan, Texas, and Alabama. So people are probably pulling for Washington. All right, so that makes another 2-1 split. And now we're gonna kind of. I think me and Jimmy have the same national championship. Isaiah, you have the opposite. So very interesting. For me, it is 1 seed Michigan against 3 seed Texas. I was gonna say this, but I stopped myself because I thought I was gonna give too much away. I have 1 seed Michigan winning the national championship this year. To be honest, I what Jimmy was saying about stories, like it just seems like they're the main characters this year, like with all like the everyone's against them with John Harbaugh, and he gets suspended, and they still win, they still beat Penn State, they still beat Ohio State, like they go undefeated. It just seems like it's their year, and they came close last year, and they just got destroyed. It just John Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh, just it seems like he should get like a national championship here, and I think this is a good year to do it. So give me Michigan. Also, I didn't really make any videos about it or any mention of it. This is actually my preseason national championship pick. So when it comes this close, it's kind of hard to go against it. So I'm going with Michigan to win it all.
So for my national championship, I have Michigan against Texas. And so, like I said last time, Storybook, Michigan with their stories, Texas with Archie coming in to winning the game. I have
Fanfic.
Texas winning this.
Banger.
Ooh.
That would be so sick.
Yeah,
Story.
that would be.
For my game, so my game is 4 seed Alabama versus 2 seed Washington, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 seed Washington. And you guys both have, well, actually no, Jimmy, you have Texas, but Michigan we know is like the top dog #1 team on paper, at least for now. And like the fact that they're not there kind of just leaves it up for grabs, if that makes sense. Like it just kind of is up in the air at this point. And maybe Alabama is just that good that they can just dominate Washington or whatever. But other than that, like nobody would want to see Alabama win besides Alabama people. Like everybody would kind of be pulling for Washington at that point, I think. And everyone would want to see that. And so give me Washington in this game. I got Washington as the 2024 national champions. Now, does that mean Washington would beat Michigan if they played? I don't know. But they don't have to play them because Alabama took care of business. Roll Tide and hashtag Wolverine. No, they're not Wolverines. What is Washington? I like the Bearcats.
Huskies.
The Husky. Hashtag Husky up.
Husky. All right, 3 different picks. Only one who didn't get picked, Alabama. Who's going to win? Is it going to be Michigan, Washington, Texas? Or we're going to be all wrong. Is it going to be Alabama? We will have to see. Definitely some interesting teams. It was kind of stacked this year. So very interesting to see who's going to come out on top. If you guys liked the video, please subscribe for more. We got more stuff like this coming. NFL stuff, if you like the NFL, and maybe some other sports content as well in the future. For now, though, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Like or dislike, subscribe, or don't subscribe. You know, it's always up to you. We'll see you guys in the next video you watch of us. Goodbye.
Next year's national championship prediction early. It's going to be Colorado versus Pitt.
Banger.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies